Joining me on GCS Today is Jessica Barr. She is a fifth grade teacher at Lowell Elementary School and also serves as the coach for the school's Are You Smarter Than a Gaston County Fifth Grader team. Jessica, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, your team, we should say first off, Lowell is the 2023 Are You Smarter champion. So congratulations on winning the competition this year.
Thank you so much.
So tell us what it was like to have your team win the Are You Smarter competition this year.
It was absolutely exhilarating to win. We were just all so proud of our fifth graders. They did so well, and it's always something that you hope will happen when you go to competition, but when your team actually gets into that final round and then pulls it off and wins, it's truly exciting. It makes us truly proud to call Lowell our school.
So the Are You Smarter Than a Gaston County Fifth Grader competition, it is an annual event that is sponsored by the Gaston County Education Foundation to raise money for the Ron L. Inslee Grant Program. They provide grants to teachers for classroom activities and lessons for students. So tell us a little bit about the actual competition and how does the competition work?
Right. So it all begins with the corporate sponsor. So ours is Dominion Energy, and the school, they join forces for the competition. So at Lowell, Dominion Energy brings their team to meet our team of students, and that kind of helps the kids get more comfortable with the adults that they're going to be competing with. So that way at competition time, they're a lot more comfortable. Everything's a little easier to go. And then the student coaches and the team members from the corporate sponsor, they join together at competition to answer the different questions. And there's 3 different levels of questions, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, from a variety of subjects, from everything from music to science. And so those student coaches work with the adults to answer questions that 5th graders would know from the things that they learned in school. So our sponsor purchases shirts for the team. They have dinner the night of the event, lots of fun noisemakers and accessories for the event. And of course, that's pretty much their favorite part of the whole event, truly.
It is a game show-like event with enthusiasm and excitement that unless you've been at the event, you don't really know the magnitude of the excitement in that auditorium.
Truly, absolutely.
Okay, so when did your team start preparing for the competition? I imagine that you put in a lot of days and hours and energy into getting ready for Are You Smarter?
Yes, so we started by selecting the students several months ago who would be on the team. Everybody from the student coaches that would be competing all the way to the ushers and cheerleaders. And so once we have all of those students chosen that will participate, the student coaches start preparing. And the majority of that preparation comes from what they're learning in class and from what they've learned in past grades. So as the kids are engaged in their learning across all subject areas, they usually do really well on the questions.
So for a team like Lowell to be the championship team, how much time does it take to prepare to win the competition?
I would say a few months. I mean, majority of those higher scoring points questions that they were doing well at were those 5th grade skills that they've learned in class or from previous units that we've done in class. But it takes a while to get them prepared, but so much of it is just from that collaboration that we have with the teachers. And I mean, from music to PE to science, I mean, it's all included in there. And so it's kind of that collaboration that truly helps.
So this year is not the first time that Lowell Elementary has actually won the competition.
That's correct.
Do you have a secret to your success at Lowell when it comes to Are You Smarter?
Well, the secret to our success is that we are the best kept secret. It's truly that the collaboration that we have among teachers. I mean, we rely heavily on the art teachers, the music teachers, the science, social studies, reading, math. It's all so important. And so that collaboration among teachers to make sure that the students know all that they know to be successful is truly the secret to success. So also students knowing a lot of different content areas helps them to be successful, and knowing their strengths. Some students might be more strong with math concepts. Some might be stronger in science concepts. So it's kind of knowing your students and what they might be stronger in their areas.
We talked about the excitement and the enthusiasm surrounding the program. What do your students think about being a part of the team? I think that they probably see it as a fun opportunity, but it carries a lot of responsibility.
It really does. The students, they think it's a huge honor to be selected just to participate. We talk to them about just going out and being a representative for our school to show our Lowell Cub pride at the competition. And so they really enjoy working with those corporate sponsors that we have. We have some awesome corporate sponsors that really bring the energy and enthusiasm, so the kids love it. And so the cheerleaders and ushers, they really enjoy showing their school spirit. So I feel like kids are really honored to be chosen, and they take it very seriously that they're representing our school.
So in your role as the team coach and the advisor, what do you enjoy most about the experience?
Probably getting to see all that hard work pay off. There is nothing better than to see a question show up from a unit you just finished teaching, and the kids' eyes light up, and you see that look on their face that they absolutely, without a doubt, know the answer 100%. And they turn and look at you like, I've got it. We know this one. That's probably the best. Just knowing that when they get those answers correct, and knowing that's something they've learned and take pride in, and being able to show what they know, that confidence is truly the best part.
So let's talk a little bit about your work as a fifth grade teacher. What do you enjoy the most about being a teacher?
Well, as a fifth grade teacher, the part that I enjoy the most is just preparing my students for success in their future education. Fifth grade is a big transition year into those middle school years, and there's a lot of maturing and growing that really happens in fifth grade. And it's so awesome to see your students grow and change from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and just to see your hard work pay off. It's even better when they come back to visit once they're in middle school and high school, just to show you how far they've come and to show you how appreciative they are of your hard work. So it makes me feel very proud and appreciative to see all that hard work that we do every single day come to fruition as their futures start to unfold. It makes the job even more gratifying.
Have always thought that a fifth grade teacher carries a lot of weight on his or her shoulders, because like you said, you are getting those students ready to head to middle school, which it is a big transition going from elementary school to middle school. So thank you for what you do. You have a tough and challenging job at times, but I know it's very rewarding. So thank you for everything that you do for our students at Lowell Elementary.
Absolutely. It's an honor.
So let's go inside your classroom. If we were to visit your classroom, what is it like? What do you do in your classroom to make learning fun and engaging for students?
So inside my classroom, my students know that I have really high expectations for them, so that they can be successful. I think establishing those expectations is truly important. They know that I value and respect them, so they show that respect in return. If you were to walk into my classroom, you would see children working with me in small groups. You would see others working on their learning plans to get more skilled in the standards that we're working on. They would be sharing their learning, sharing their ideas. So I try to keep things in my classroom as relevant as possible, so that students understand not just what they're learning, but also why they're learning it and how it will benefit them in their future years, especially those middle school years. So I try to also keep things as exciting and hands-on, keep those kids moving as much as possible, just to keep them engaged in their learning. And then you have things like this week, like with the Read Across America week, where we're doing fun activities and dressing up as book characters and things like that to keep the kids engaged and make their learning more memorable.
I think you're absolutely right. You need students to understand the why. Why do I have to learn this? Why do I need to do this? Why is this so important? That is the piece that I think is really key to future success, knowing why that you are learning this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what do you want your students to take away from the time with you in the classroom, but also the time they spend with you as the advisor and coach for the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader team?
So I just want my students and the students that are on this team just to know that they are all capable and are all able to be successful in whatever they choose to do as long as they work hard and stay dedicated. They can do anything that they put their minds to, and they all have the tools to be successful if they work hard. And I just want all of my students to be successful in their education so that they can be successful as adults in life. And I want them to have all the tools they need to have that success. And I always want them to remember to follow their dreams and just do whatever it is that they set their mind to. Do what they love.
Well, again, we appreciate all that you do in the classroom and as the advisor for your school team. And once again, let's congratulate Lowell Elementary School for winning the 2023 Are You Smarter Than a Gaston County Fifth Grader competition. I know that it was very exciting for you and your students and your business team to win the competition this year. And we want to thank you, Jessica Barr. You're a fifth grade teacher at Lowell Elementary School. We want to thank you for taking time to be with us today here on GCS Today.